What's going on, guys? Mountaineer Mitch here, bringing you the Raw review for June 30th, 2014. Starting off, we get Triple H and Stephanie McMahon coming out there. They're kissing butt to John Cena, telling him all these great things, and they reveal the cover, which has John Cena on the new WWE 2K15 cover, and they're trying to kiss his butt or whatever. Stephanie and Triple H trying to kiss his butt and telling him that he can join the Authority, or, you know, trying to make him look better. I don't know. To me, it seemed like they're just trying to get the fans to boo him because they're trying to say he's an A+ player and everybody's all, and trying to like downgrade Daniel Bryan or make it seem like it was a kind of a stab at Daniel Bryan. But he said you'd either have the easy way or the hard way. So, of course, this good guy, super guy Cena decides to choose the hard way, which ends up he'll be in a fatal 4-way match. This will be the main event at Battleground, fatal 4-way match between John Cena, Kane, Randy Orton, and I was hoping he'd say him himself, Triple H. But he said to put Roman Reigns in there, which I really expect that. But they really ain't got nothing for Roman to do, so there's that. And then out comes Seth Rollins, and, you know, they shove the Money in the Bank briefcase, whatever. And then he has a match against RVD. Curve stomps him. Nothing really big here. Like, the match was, to me, like, I don't know, like, it was a good match, but Seth Rollins ends up going over pretty easy. And Dean Ambrose cuts a promo and he says, "Do you think I gave up that easy? Do you think this feud is over? Every time you go try to cash in the Money in the Bank, I will be there to stop you." So, hint, hint, something's going to happen later on tonight. Anyways, moving on. We get a Lana. Rusev and Lana comes out, as they always do, and talks about Russia and how great it is, and shows their picture of Putin. Everybody loves Putin. Putin's getting, I think Putin's getting more over than Rusev is. But anyways, here comes Jack Swagger. I mean, Lana runs her mouth, like the same old stuff she always says. Here comes Jack Swagger and Zeb Coulter. Zeb Coulter cuts a promo, and they cut a promo, and he stands up and says, all the proud Americans stand up and say, "We the people." So that's what they did, and then Lana gets out of the ring, which, you know, they were going to fight each other. So Rusev comes over there, and Swagger gives him 2 arm drags, and Rusev gets out of the ring. And Jack Swagger just turned face. Which, the We the People thing was over when him and Cesaro was a tag team. So it's kind of a long time waiting. Zeb Coulter, manager, made him seem like a heel, but now I think they're turning him into a face. Maybe even to beat Rusev, which, like I said, my Money in the Bank match review was, if Rusev loses, he's done. They just make it a comedy gimmick. So I like to see Jack Swagger beat him. I'm kind of getting tired of the Rusev thing. Like, he just comes out and does the same thing. He comes out there and cuts a promo about how great Russia is. He squashes somebody. It's the same thing over and over. Yeah, Big E gave him a good match at the pay-per-view, but that was just, I think that was just to make the time go longer because they had a bunch of filler matches, which was silly. But anyways, so it looks like Jack Swagger's going to turn heel, and there will be a match at Battlegrounds. Now, do I think Swagger will be able to beat him? We'll have to lead up and see, but I just don't see. I mean, Swagger's a big dude. Swagger can do it. Maybe give Swagger a little bit of a push. Maybe end up seeing him be a United States champion again, or maybe Intercontinental champion, or, you know, it's not going to push him all the way to the top, but maybe this might be a good start for him. I'm kind of hoping so. They really don't have nothing good for him to do anyway, so they turn him heel. Next out, we get Sheamus and the Usos versus the Wyatt family. They call him old Sheamus. Hold on, did I miss a match? No, okay, sorry. Anyway, just looking at my notes here. Oh, shoot. Let me fix this thing. Sorry about that. God, this is probably going to be a bad video. Hey, I'm filming this video. I'm really enjoying it anyways. We get Usos versus the Wyatts. A really good match. The Wyatt family wins, but I mean, I think this could be like a 6-man tag for the gold. I mean, that would be pretty cool. And see the Wyatts taking it. I don't see why they didn't put the straps on Wyatts last night. But they're definitely coming to where they're going to be able to be tag team champions soon. So look forward to that. Bray Wyatt, really nothing to do, so him fighting Sheamus would be awful cool. But we'll find out later on the match that might not even happen, so we'll see. What we get now? Sorry, I need to quit looking at my notes. Bo Dallas, and he comes out and gives a moment of silence for Daniel Bryan and Bad News Barrett, because they're injured or something. And it was like a 20-second thing. For 30 seconds, it seemed like Bo's there for like 2 minutes just on his knee having a moment of silence, and I don't know, it's very silly. But next we get Nikki versus the Funkadactyls. How this match come about was last night at the pay-per-view, Nikki brought Brie back there and said that she was the family, but Stephanie still kicked her out. And Stephanie backstage, they were cutting the promo asking Nick, and they had a backstage segment where they were asking Nikki about her sister Brie and what she was doing there last night. So then Stephanie comes and said, it's you and Brie versus the Funkadactyls. Oh wait, Brie's not here, so it's just you. So in this match, it starts off with Nikki and Cameron. Pretty much Nikki's beating the crap out of Cameron, so she tags in Naomi. Finally, Naomi ends up getting the win. Her and Cameron ends up getting in like a little shoving match, and then Cameron just walks away. Or Cameron and Naomi, so they're about to be on the splits if they're not already split up. But pretty much, I mean, that was the end of that. So then we get a Bad News Bear report of bad news. He's going to be out for several months. So they're going to be a battle royal at Battlegrounds, or Battlegrounds Battle Royal for the new Intercontinental Champion. This leads into the Cesaro match, Cesaro versus Kofi Kingston. This match was pretty interesting to me. Kofi got in his offense a lot, but Cesaro there at the end was starting to take over. And you see that they're finally pushing Cesaro as a heel. They're not letting him go face. Like, letting him do the swing was pretty much just putting him over all the way. And he goes for the swing. The fans start cheering. They're ready to count. Their hands are up. They're really into the moment. And then Cesaro says, nah, and he just throws them legs down. And then he's just beating down Kofi. So we go to the commercial break. And my wife watches on the app, so she's over there in the chair watching it. And then I hear the winner of the match, Kofi Kingston. And I'm like, that is messed up. Like, straight screwed up. Like, you let Kofi Kingston win on Raw, and it's on the app. It's not even on TV. He don't even win on the TV. He wins on the damn phone or the application. That's not even fair. That's screwed up. But when we come back, there's probably more action when we come back than there was on the app. I mean, people watching on the app. I mean, I understand that. I mean, I don't know. There might be a bunch of people that watches the app, but I don't personally. I get up to use the bathroom during commercial breaks, or I go and get me a snack or something during commercial break. I don't want to sit there and, feed all that. But, I mean, there might be a lot of people that do. My wife does. And, so we get to that, and then after the commercial break, Cesaro just beats down Kofi. Just beats him down. So now Cesaro is full-fledged heel. Like, let him come out and cut a promo in one of his 5 different languages he speaks, and definitely bury it. I don't even think he needs Heyman. I think he'd be a good heel by himself. but Heyman kind of pushed him towards that direction. So, I mean, for him to keep the swing this long, I thought maybe he might turn on Heyman and him and Lesnar have a match. I was hoping he'd win the Money in the Bank championship, or the ladder match for the World Heavyweight Championship match, but he didn't. So maybe he's just going to be full-fledged heel, going to get him a push. I don't know. I look for Cesaro to win the Intercontinental Battle Royal. Kind of push the legacy of that, of him winning the first Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal that, you know, Paul Heyman always brags about. So we get that, and you know, that was pretty cool. I mean, I'm glad to see they're actually focusing on one direction with him, because he was just getting mixed reaction. I mean, Cesaro was like, the fans put Cesaro over, bottom line, but now they're getting him down the heel path, and maybe it worked, maybe it won't. I mean, he was, I don't know, there might have been a little bit of booze there, but not really much to, you know, differentiate much. But, you know, maybe we'll see. Maybe this really gets him over as a bad guy, and good to see, though. I'm glad that they're not putting him in the middle and just hoping for the best, because that's not how pro wrestling works. So then we get a Twisted Tea commercial / ad / product placement type deal with Santino and Adam Rose. So I guess that gets both of them on TV. But I mean, don't you think they have enough commercials already? Like, I don't understand. Like, I guess it's good to have. I guess they're doing their own, you know, promotion stuff, but I don't know. I don't like it. I thought it was kind of silly. I don't like Twisted. I don't drink anyway, so I mean, it's whatever. But for them to have a commercial inside of the show was dumb. I mean, you say it was an ad, product placement, whatever, but it was pretty much a commercial. They get paid to do that. It wasn't volunteer. You know, they do everything for money, so that wasn't no big deal. So then we get Vince McMahon's song playing. So here comes Vince McMahon, and he gets a huge pop. You know, he's out. I mean, they're in Connecticut, Hartford, Connecticut, the hometown WWE where it all started. You know, and Vince's music hits, and he's getting the pop. Here walks out Sandow, and he's doing the "Welcome to Monday Night Raw," and he does a pretty good Vince impression, and I mean, it's pretty cool. And I mean, it does kind of, you know, I mean, it does kind of sound like him. So then he says that he's going to put himself, because he named all these guys, and then he said Sandow's one of the best, and he put himself in the Battle Royal for the Intercontinental Championship. Now, they do that, and then Stephanie gives him the Titantron and says, "How dare you disrespect my dad, blah, blah, blah," and whatever. So then she says that you'll be fighting the Giant, who's going to be in the Battle Royal. So I was like, big show, big show. So here comes Great Khali, which I haven't seen in probably about 5 months. I think last time we seen him might have been in the Battle Royal. Yeah, it was for the Battle Royal and the Andre Memorial. That's the only thing they use Khali for, and they act like he's the best ever, but he never wins them. So it's just stupid to make him seem like, oh, he's such a great guy, and you team up to get him out of there, when it only takes about 1 or 2 guys to eliminate him every time. It's just stupid. But Khali, the one thing great about Khali, he actually made it down the ring before the night was over. I was surprised. Usually it takes Khali 6 years to get down the ring. He was scooting today. I don't know if Vince let a fire in his butt or something, telling him they're going to cut him or something. But he got down that ring. He comes in the ring in karate. He does the Bajabi chop, or whatever the hell he calls it. He chops him, and then he just pins him. And that was the end of Sandow. Stupid. What does he call himself? Mick Sandow or McMandow? Yeah, I think it goes with McMandow or something. I don't know. It's silly, but I guess you get what you get. I mean, I don't really like the whole Sandow situation. I mentioned that last night, but I guess it is a thing. So then we get this hype video. Well, not a hype video, a hype promo that saying, oh, one of the superstars, one of the megastars from all 3 social media platforms, one of the best is going to come back tonight. And, you know, I said Chris Jericho. You know, I kind of read the spoilers and got on Twitter. But anyways, I said Chris Jericho. So here comes The Miz out. And The Miz was running his mouth and saying he's back, and of course, duh, we see him on TV. He might be back, he might not. Of course, he cut a heel promo, which was kind of silly because I think that he needs to be one of the guys that are over. I personally like The Miz, and I hope he does good, but I don't see it. But anyways, here comes Chris Jericho out there. His pyro goes off to save us. You know, the whole video breaks down on his. He comes out there. He cuts a promo on The Miz. He hits him with the code breaker, and then he's supposed to say, "Raw is Jera," and then it's a or whatever, or whatever the Wyatt theme is. Pops up. The Wyatts are in the ring. They triple team, beat him down, and there that is. The Wyatts beat down Jericho. So this will probably be a SummerSlam match. Give it a whole month of hype. I don't know. There might be a Jericho. They might have a match at Battleground, whatever, because maybe to get Jericho in and let the Wyatts finally go, or let Bray Wyatt go over on him. I'm not for sure yet, but anyways, we have that, and that is a thing, and they beat him down, pretty much beat him up. So look for that match in the near future. I guess Jericho is back. That's what they're going to call him. I thought he was just going to be there as a guest. Maybe he's going to be. He's not going to be wrestling full time. There's no way. But maybe he's getting a little break from Fozzy or something. I know they were just releasing a new album. But so maybe he's coming back for a couple pay-per-views, doing a couple promo events, getting his butt whooped like he did tonight. But not 100% sure. So next we get Fandango versus Dolph Ziggler. So this match was pretty much dumb. Summer comes out, kisses Ziggler. Fandango gets mad. Ziggler hits him with a zigzag. Bada bing, bada boom. Ziggler wins. Happy, happy, joy, joy. One thing that caught my eye was Ziggler had a new shirt. Besides that, this match didn't matter. I knew Ziggler was going to win. If he didn't, that'd be screwed up. Ziggler is... He needs a push. Come on, guys. He should have won the Money in the Bank. He was so close. But I guess just putting with Fandango. But I guess the Layla Summer Fandango situation is not over. She come out there and kiss Ziggler. Fandango got upset about it. Blah, blah. Maybe Summer next week will come out with Ziggler, and they'll have a mixed tag team match, which wouldn't be too bad. But there's that. Next we get Rob Axel versus Stardust and Goldust. And Goldust is starting out the match. He's getting beat up. So, like, to get the fans hyped, Stardust just runs from turnbuckle to turnbuckle, turnbuckle to turnbuckle. And, I mean, it was like they didn't have the camera on. They weren't focused on me. All you see is those legs running back and forth. I was like, what the heck is he doing? He's a character. Like, I didn't think Cody could play a character like Goldust. But he right now, I mean, I understand Goldust back in the day was the legit, wow, is he a man, is he a woman? But Cody really does it. I mean, he really been watching Goldust. And they're pretty good together. I like it. I thought they would split. Maybe not. I don't know. They look like they got some momentum going, beating up Rob Axel every night. But I don't think they're going to challenge for the tag titles anytime soon again. But, I mean, they might give him one last run and then end the feud at Mania, which would make a lot of sense. Put Goldust in the Hall of Fame. Maybe not this year, but next year. So then we get Paige coming out there, cutting a promo talking about how she earned her right to be here. And here comes AJ Lee. And it was just like a WrestleMania rewind with the role switch. AJ Lee comes back acting like the innocent little girl that Paige was after the night of WrestleMania, saying, oh, she congratulates you, yeah, you deserve it, and they put the title on the line. Paige has the most offense she's ever had through the her whole run of Divas Championship. Had the most offense. She's banging AJ's head against the ring mat, everything. She looked like a beast. She said, this is my house, and then AJ wins with a roll-up. Jesus, that's the same finish. It's the same thing to happen. I think probably meant for that to happen, but what are you doing? Why take the belt off Paige? Was she just a holder? Was she just like a placeholder to have until AJ decided to come back? I down on everybody. Anyways, AJ ends up winning, and I think Paige is turning heel now, which I think Paige being heel is probably the best situation for her. She can get on there and cut the promos, you know, in her English accent, hate on America, whatever you want to do with her. Turn her heel and make her tough. That's something she was lacking. I mean, in the other matches, what was it? Oh, in the other pay-per-views, or in the other matches, she was just like, she's going there and got her butt whooped, then she would hit him with the pace tap out, or whatever it was. And this time, she, anyways, she ends up doing offense, and then she loses. She loses the title. And it was the same situation. I thought it was dumb, like, but it is what it is. Paige turning heel is a good thing, and I'm happy to see it. I mean, shockers, shockers, shockers. Anyways, moving on to the main event. Kane and Randy Orton versus Roman Reigns and Cena. Now, this match happens, good stuff, you know, battling back and forth. And then Kane hits him with the steps, knocks him out, tombstones him. Triple H, they act like Cena's hurt. Triple H calls for Seth Rollins to come out there. They cash in the Money in the Bank. And here comes Dean Ambrose to interrupt it. Kane comes, won't hit him with the chair. He gets back in the ring, will hit Cena with a chair, and then Roman Reigns comes out, hits him with a spear, and then Triple H and Roman Reigns are standing there having a stare down, and that's how the show goes off the air. Very cool, very interesting. Everything except maybe Paige losing the title was pretty good. I mean, there was a couple sloppy matches, but you know, that's what you get with Raw when they don't push characters right every week. But overall, pretty good Raw. A lot of good, a lot of bad, but overall pretty good Raw. But that's really about it, guys. Mountain Rich signing out. Peace.